Are you ready to learn the yummiest way to cook a rutabaga? Are you, Olivia?
Yes.
Okay, I am too. I'm Ashley with Losing It with Sam and Ash, and this is my helper today, and my daughter, Olivia. This is a rutabaga. I first learned about rutabagas from one of my sisters when she was on the Candida diet. And if you don't know about the Candida diet, it's hardcore, and it's when you have or suspect you have a Candida yeast overgrowth in your blood. So you are cutting out all carbohydrates, all sugars, even natural sugars like from fruit. It's hardcore. So anyway, she could eat this baby baga, on this Candida diet. And so she's who introduced me to it, and I thought, ooh, counts as a veggie, not a carb, tastes kind of like a potato when we're done with it. Yes, I will go with that. Now, rutabagas are really high in vitamin C. They're also really good to help you cope with stress for your thyroid. And they have different minerals and vitamins that help support stress relief. So you're gonna love this. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're just gonna peel. You're gonna peel this guy. All right, can you put the scraps in here, Livy? Why? With the peelings, I just have a bowl by the side to kind of keep things clean, and then I'll just dump those out, or better yet, put them in a compost pile. The ends were hard to shave off, so with those, you just want to finely, kind of with a knife, cut off the end. Okay, now this is actually the difficult part. Now we want to slice the rutabaga and then cube it up into small little pieces. Think of hash. That's basically what we're making today. So we're going to make roasted rutabaga hash. Now I find, man, potatoes, sweet potatoes, hard squashes to be so difficult to cut. Now it's important that you have a sharp knife, but even with this knife, that's my sharpest knife, I really kind of have to work at it. So I'm taking a disc shaped like that, and then I'm just going to cut into kind of French fry pieces, which is a whole other recipe you could do. And then I'm going to take those and I'm cutting them into small little cubes. You think you're excited?
Yeah. But I don't know what I don't know what I'm excited.
Okay, so here we go. We are almost done chopping the baga. Livy, this is like a big time job, right? Are you ready for a nap? I know.
I don't really take naps, but yeah, that might be nice.
I think I want a nap. Can I get a nap?
Yes, actually sometimes I take naps.
Let me just tell you, take as many naps as you can now while you're a kid. When you become a grown up and a mom, it's a lot harder to get a nap, isn't it?
That is a lot.
It is a lot. It makes a ton, doesn't it? Now the crazy thing is that once we roast these, Olivia, they are going to
Shrink?
Yeah, they shrink way down. It's kind of crazy. So, here we have it. A bunch of diced Vegas. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these baby Vega pieces and we're going to put them in some type of roasting dish,
Whatever.
panish. Okay, so do you want to go ahead and do that, Olivia?
Sure.
While you're doing that, I'm going to get some olive oil. I have a matching one. So let's split this because we really...
They're not completely matching.
But we really do want to have kind of more surface area. So you kind of want a normal...
Oh, because the bottom ones, they need to get the same amount of heat as the ones on the top.
Yeah, like them nice and even. So now we just have a single layer in each of these pans. And so what we're going to do...
Can I put some olive?
Sure, we're going to drizzle with olive oil.
Can I do it? Wait, I need olive oil.
That's really good. Except I got on my jeans and on the counter. That's okay. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is just sprinkle with some salt. This is garlic powder and pepper. Yeah, okay.
That was a lot.
Woo. Let's just take a spoon and kind of stir it around.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
So we have it all ready. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and turn on the oven to 350 and bake. Do you think you can do that?
So
This button right here.
bake. Then I
Start. There you go. High five. Okay, are you ready to put them in?
54.
You grab one. Now Olivia, while those are cooking for about 30 minutes, how we're gonna know that they're done is we're just gonna come over here when it's been 30 minutes, peek in, and we want them to be golden brown. Now here's the magic. The magic of video, magic of television. We're not gonna wait 30 minutes before you get to try them because I made some before so that you'd already have them. So this is what they should come out like. They look like hash browns, right? They look like little potato, like home style potatoes. They're really yummy. Are you ready? Are they good? They've got a nice little crunch because we let them cook just enough to get browned on the edges and get a little crunch. And if you want them to get a little extra crunch, you can broil them for the last minute or two. Now, I love these little guys so many ways. I love them tossed in with a bunch of greens on a salad. I love them, I love to do like a poached egg or fried egg, overtop them with a bunch of greens because then it tastes like this whole breakfast meal. They could be added to soups, but I wouldn't go to all this roasting trouble just to add them to a soup. And then lastly, you might as well just put them as a side. Whatever you're eating, just put them as a side, and so then it feels like you're getting, you know, more carbs, starches, when really you're just adding a vegetable, because these guys, they're in the same family. They're in the same family as the broccoli, as the cabbage. They actually originate from the Bahamas, and they're a cross between a cabbage and a turnip. Really cool, right? And that's why they have that cruciferous agent of having the anti-cancer, the antioxidant properties. I'm gonna go ahead and taste them myself. Is that okay? If I had told you that these were potatoes, would you believe me?
Hi.
You might be able to trick your kids, especially if you do mix them with eggs or something like that. They have a tiny bit of a turnipy taste, but because we've got so much surface area covered and they've got that crisp on each side, a little bit of seasoning on each side, they really have a potatoey flavor. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and for more recipes like this, more life hacks, tips, subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to Losing It with Sam and Ash with the full breakdown of all the steps in the recipe. You can also follow us on Instagram. I'm HappyFitMama5, and there's an underscore between all of those. And then on Pinterest, I'm Ashley Brock. So have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe on the best, most yummiest way to make rutabaga. Say bye, Liv.